exposing this kid named SLIVERMER Cool. He tried to say I was trying to scam him and everything like that, but really, she was asking my friends Mystic and Master and Spared if he could borrow stuff, like if he could try on items and everything. He was asking my friend Spared to try on his heat, and then he tried to say I was trying to scam him, but I was off the Xbox because I was somewhere else for 2 months, and he had the heat wave. And then he tried to say I tried to ask for his heat wave while he had it. I only saw him play I only played one game to him, but I was hardly even in the party. I left the party as soon as my friend Ras got on, and then he tried to say I was scamming him, and yeah, I don't think that's very good and then he said go report him. Well, make sure you go report SLIVERMER School. He doesn't know what he's doing in life. Go help him. Go show him some love and everything. And he wants to get into arguments, and then he tries to roast me. But in the long run, it ends up backfiring on him. And I do pranks on them, like pretend like to scam and stuff. But I give them back. I give it back and everything. And so yeah. And then basically he tried to say he's better than me, and then I asked him to 1v1 me for a video, but he was like, nah, I don't want to because this and that, and then so he blocked me because I was like 1v1 because he said he was carrying me, and he was like I carry him all the time, like the point of 1,000 to whatever, but really it's me with 1,000 and him with like 200 points because he's like a noob. He's literally a noob. So, and then he was just talking about all this other stuff about like everything, and then so like this is why the video came out, and this is why it's gonna turn into something bigger than it should because of Silver. He says along with his friend trying to scam. He was talking about me, and then he gave a shout out in the middle of it to Mystic. That Mystic had nothing to do with it. Neither did Ras or Spared or Master. Had nothing to do with it. But then he brought it up to that I was trying to scam him for the heat. Back to the heat. He was like, alright, back to the heat. So I was like, okay, whatever. I was watching it, and then I didn't want this to start because he's just super mad at me because I got Hex and he doesn't have a mystery decal. Well, he had Spectre, but I was like, and then he sold it for 18 CC1s or something like that, and then that's why that video he put out was there because he got super mad because I had Hex. He doesn't like people having better stuff than him. And my friend Raz, who has heat, he says I'm not jealous of it. I'm just he says I just don't. I mean, so we think that every time someone has something better than him, we think he gets jealous way too much. So yeah. And I'm gonna show you a little clip of it, of the long lost friend. You could go make sure to dislike all his videos. It's SLIVERMER Cool, and that is sad when you have to type it cool in your name because you know you're not that cool. Alright, so here's a little piece of the long lost friend, and he was referring to me.
Just like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And then I'm like, obviously he's gonna try to scam me, so I didn't say anything. Just let him.
See, I didn't even stay quiet. I just asked if I could trade for his heat. And then he brought it up that I was trying to scam him. Those are two different opposite things and everything like that. So that's one piece of evidence when I asked to trade because I had the Hex. That one I had 4 crates at it back then, but okay, whatever.
And Raz, on the other hand, doesn't like me as a friend, thinks I'm stupid, but
no, that's a lie because Raz is always with him, and then as soon as Raz pulled mystery decal, a heat wave actually, out of a crate, after my friend Cam got it, after my friend Cam got let Raz open the crate for him. So then after that, that's when that's what I say, like Raz had nothing to do with this, but he's always bringing up Raz. It's supposed to be specifically about me in this video, but it makes no sense. Alright, but